My husband is my everything. And that's why when you look at him, when you see both of us together, our relationship is beyond husband and wife.
In Lagos, there is money, and then there is old money. The Okoyas are one of the wealthiest families in the center of excellence with old money. They are famously known as the House of Gold. The Okoya family dynasty owns the world-famous Eleganza Group of Companies, boasting a net worth running into hundreds of millions of dollars. This kind of wealth never finishes but multiplies from generation to generation. It's no surprise that the Okoyas, headed by the family patriarch Chief Razak Okoya and his youngest wife Dr. Shade Okoya, are famous for ruling the Lagos social and economic scene with their superior business acumen and flair for fashion, style, extravaganza, and of course, eleganza. In recent years, the Okoyas, who have lived a luxurious lifestyle among the elite and Lagos high society, have been catching attention on social media. They flaunt their lavish mansion, world-class industrial estates, expensive fashion taste, fine dining, and luxurious trips abroad, leaving us captivated.
This is my favorite item in the room. I like it because it shows hard work, and I'm so very proud.
However, nothing compares to the growing fascination with the family matriarch, Shade Okoya. In her late 40s, she looks like a Barbie doll and is always impeccably dressed. Rumor has it that Shade is the ultimate Nigerian influencer who also popularized the rich auntie vibes, with others learning from her. We've learned that appearances can be deceiving. Despite Shade's seemingly delicate and self-absorbed demeanor, she is actually a much more formidable woman than people realize. Moreover, her doll-like appearance conceals a history that is largely unknown.
My husband is my own backbone, and I pray for him. He lives well. God will grant him many more years. He looks well. I've always given him all the respect he wants, and I will never do anything to tarnish his name. I will never. He knows that. He trusts in me.
There is indeed a lot to discover about the Okoya family. Get ready with your popcorn and drinks because we're about to amaze you.
Hello guys, it's Tico here for African Glitz.
There's no doubt that my love for her is forever. And there's no doubt she's making me very, very happy.
Billionaire industrialist Chief Razak Okoya, also known as the Ààrẹ of Lagos, is the founder and chairman of Eleganza Group of Companies and Rao Investment Property Company. With a market spanning across Nigeria and Western Africa, the companies are among the most successful in Nigeria. Okoya reportedly boasts a net worth of $650 million. Unlike many billionaires in Nigeria, the 84-year-old tycoon is the definition of building wealth from the ground up. In fact, Chief Okoya was born without a silver spoon into the Tiamiyu Ayinde Okoya family of Lagos Island, Isale Eko. In his formative years, the industrialist attended Ansarudin Primary School in Okepopo, which was his only formal schooling, as he dropped out following his graduation. In school, I could see my teacher in worn and often shabby clothes, and at the same time I could see the well-dressed businessman of Dosumu Street, the heart of business in Lagos. It was easy for me to choose business life, he told Ventures Africa in 2014. As a primary school dropout, the Ààrẹ of Lagos worked in his father's tailoring business and then started his own business after a while, after which he was able to save £20. With an additional £50 from his mother and his father's blessing, the billionaire started an importation business, which was largely successful. But it wasn't until he started a jewelry business that he saw what real wealth looks like. According to the business tycoon, his first wife, Kuburat Okoya, was obsessed with jewelry that she sourced outside the country for outrageous prices. After learning that Nigeria was rich in iron ore, which is readily available, the businessman kickstarted a jewelry business that marked the birth of the national conglomerate known today as Eleganza Group. Under Chief Okoya's leadership, the company has expanded into plastic manufacturing, producing a wide range of goods, including cutlery, cutleries, chairs, food warmers, ice chests, electric fans, cosmetics, diapers, and ballpoint pens. Its products are household names in Nigeria and in neighboring African markets. Eleganza boasts factory locations in Oregun-Ikeja, Isolo, Alaba, Igomu, and it directly employs over 5,000 Nigerians and non-Nigerians. In addition, the Okoya's Eleganza Group boasts investment in real estate through Rao Property Investment Company. Unlike many businessmen who built their companies with government contracts and courted politicians who helped them cut corners, Razak Okoya is one of the few people who has successfully run a business independent of politics for decades. I keep to myself. I do not look at other people. I am content with myself. I do not look for cheap money. I am not interested in contracts and do not expose myself to intrigues and politics, he told Venture Africa, explaining why he barely has any political scandal. But you all know that Nigerian saying, something must kill a man. For Chief Razak Okoya, women are a hill he is ready to die on. During his youth, he was a famous chronic womanizer. Hence, it's no surprise he has married no less than 6 wives in his lifetime. However, only 2 of his wives are popular. The first is Kuburat Okoya, his first wife, who had 7 children with him. The second is Shade Okoya, his youngest wife, who is not just popular but now world famous. Shade Okoya, born Folashade Adeleye in April 25, 1977, is from Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State, but was raised in Ojuelegba, Lagos State. Shade obtained a national diploma in banking and finance from Lagos State Polytechnic before proceeding to the University of Lagos, where she obtained a bachelor's degree in sociology. As you may have guessed, Shade didn't come from a rich background. Rumor has it that during her days at Unilag, she looked for glucose guidance to keep up with her bills, which is how she met Razak Okoya, famous for sleeping with women of easy virtue. In 1999, the business tycoon, who was 59 years old at the time, promoted 21-year-old Shade from a side chick to his 6th wife. Following the marriage, many thought the university graduate would be reduced to another housewife and that, in a matter of time, Chief Okoya would marry a much younger woman. Interestingly, the Barbie doll beauty didn't just become his last bus stop, she also became his favorite wife and co-business partner.
But last year I didn't know him much. I love you with all my heart. I love you.
According to the area of Lagos, Shade attained this status because she has proven to be loyal and hardworking. Beyond the beauty's looks and flair for fashion, Folashade is the secret behind the continuous advancement of her husband's company. Due to Chief Razak Okoya's old age, the company suffered a setback some years back, but by a stroke of genius, the business made a massive rebound, with Shade running Eleganza Industrial City Limited as the managing director and chief executive officer.
When I wake up in the morning, I go to the factory from Monday to Friday. I usually work on Saturday before for half day, but with Nigeria's social circle now that we have, so there's always one event or the other. In the Eleganza Industrial City Limited, we have over 10 factories working now with different products, yes. It's an household community. In every household, you will find something that is being produced by Eleganza.
The company currently sits on a 35 hectares land at kilometer 68 Lekki-Ekpe Expressway, Ibeju-Lekki, Lagos, and has expanded their product portfolio under her leadership. Of course, there has been a power tussle within the family between the wives, the patriarch's siblings, and his one-time favorite daughter, Biola, but it looks like Shade is the better chess player and has come out on top. This Day newspaper was particular about the fact that the Philanthropist is now the heartbeat of Razak Okoya's dynasty. Chief Razak Okoya and Shade Okoya, named Nigeria's manufacturing power couple by Forbes Africa in 2019, are blessed with 4 children: Olamide Rahida Okoya, Onyelola Okoya, Shubomi Okoya, and Wahab Okoya. According to Wahab, the last-born and arguably the most handsome of his siblings, they are all involved in running the company, so they can be prepared to take over in the future.
And my mom, I feel like she helps my dad to achieve his goals. So they kind of work like together. So when I grow up as an adult, I'd like to take up my dad's personality in the household. So I really like how he handles everything.
In April 2024, 84-year-old Razak Okoya and 47-year-old Shade Okoya celebrated their 25th wedding anniversary. And best believe that the power couple are aging gracefully. In this viral video of them participating in a viral challenge, the businesswoman described her man as a ride or die.
That's just how we roll. You know what it is, what it is.
The significant and outlandish Oluwanishola, the Lord Creates Wealth estate, along the Lekki-Ajah Expressway is the primary residence of the Okoyas. Those who were opportune to gain entry and view the estate beyond its high walls and gate described it as the Garden of Eden. Others call it the expatriates' garden, given the high number of expatriates and wealthy foreigners who live within the estates. At a time when Nigeria hadn't experienced much urbanization, Oluwanishola was one of the few estates that had uninterrupted power supply. It is a one-of-a-kind estate and the Okoya's residence is within it. The stately mansion, also known as the House of Gold, has over 30 bedrooms and is famous for its authentic gold interior decor. It boasts marble floors, central air conditioning, a sauna, lush gardens, a billiard room, a tennis court, swimming pools, and expensive sculptures.
I clean to change life. Cool, Connie. Since I be some at least $50,000. My lot of function working yaba. Betare.
According to Bella Naija, the music video for the band's 2019 hit song, Suddenly, was shot at Chief Razak Okoya's Oluwanishola estate, which at the time was a hot location for shooting videos about wealth. Sometime in August 2024, Wahab Okoya, the youngest son of Shade Okoya, gave his TikTok fans a peek into the family estate, showcasing an elevator that runs through all parts of the house, a bowling room, and an exquisite formal dinner and ballroom for parties and get-togethers. But if you think you have seen it all, the interior of Shade Okoya's bathroom will shock you. In April 2020, in the middle of the pandemic, the successful businesswoman showed off the interior of a bathroom, which looked as big as a 3-bedroom apartment in Lagos. Indeed spectacular. In addition to the palatial mansion in the heart of Lagos, the Okoyas own another home in London. Although not quite as big, it is no less exquisite than their Lagos residence. Featuring similar gold interior decor, several housekeepers, and a garage packed with luxurious cars.
Show me Okoya. Of course, I have 2 of the same shirts. Show me Okoya. Of course, I'm 6'7". Show me Okoya. Of course, I eat Nigerian food.
You may have heard that no one lives a luxurious lifestyles better than the Okoya. Of course, before Shade joined the family, they were what we would call subtle. But as a beauty in her prime who had just come into wealth, the businesswoman wouldn't be quiet about the luxury she could afford. The mother of 4 plunged into high society, showcasing class and luxury with outlandish and fashionable jewelry and style. Initially, the Lagos elite refused to welcome her into the fold because she didn't belong. To them, Shade was just an omogeto who had no business interacting with the 1% of the 1%. The UNILAG graduate was also who we would call the Regina Daniels of her time, going by the 37-year gap between her and her husband. Tongues were wagging, and people talked like they had when Gina married Ned Nwoko. It was not too long before the Eleganza Group CEO began to attract media attention for her elegance and style, gracing the front cover of Ovation magazine, Encomium, City People, Instagazina, and many more. The media began to court trendy and sophisticated Shade, who started throwing the best parties in Lagos. In no time, everyone wanted to be associated with the Okoya, who commands attention with only her presence. Oh yes, Shade Okoya is the real definition of class and leader of all the baddies in Nigeria, always maintaining beauty even at 47. Beyond her stylish persona, Shade Okoya also won the hearts of many for her business acumen and big heart, which she has displayed in her philanthropic works. This has earned her several honorary degrees and titles, including the Bewaji of Lagos, Otun Are Iyalaje of Ajinroland, Yeye Oge of Epeland, and Ajishewa of Okiono Egba. Besides throwing lavish parties in Nigeria, the Okoyas also get to sit, wine, and dine with royals worldwide. In May of 2019, Chief Razak Okoya and Shade Okoya casually joined several world-renowned celebrities to dine and hang out with Queen Elizabeth II of England during the royal garden party at Buckingham Palace. More recently, in May of 2024, the couple were seen casually hanging out with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle at the Delboro Hotel in Victoria Island, Lagos during their visit to Nigeria. Wahab Okoya, who has been given his growing 140,000 followers on TikTok the cost of his lifestyle, is fond of showing off the other ways the family spend their money. In December of 2022, the family flew to Las Vegas to celebrate the season. In July of 2023, the family's youngest son shared videos from prom night with his classmate at the Oriental Hotel. Wahab, who won Best Dressed at the event, was graduating from Children's International School at Lekki Phase 1, one of the most expensive schools in Lagos, with a British curriculum and 3.5 million tuition.
Lifestyle Cost Part 3.
Wahab recently showed off his mother's impressive walk-in closet filled with hundreds of designer bags, shoes, glasses, jewelry, purses, and perfumes.
So you guys have been asking for Shade Okoya to do a wardrobe tour. Finally convinced us, so stay tuned.
Still on its lifestyle cost, Wahab has also shown off the expensive cars in the family residence with number plates customized for individual family members. It features a range of vintage luxury cars and more modern, sophisticated automobiles.
This one is my dad's car.
Okay.
I don't know why he got red, but it's red. Family car.
Okay.
As you may have guessed, the Okoyas rarely get to drive any of these cars as they are chauffeured everywhere. The family residence boasts several housekeepers at their beck and call. Regardless, the sophisticated Shade Okoya likes to cook for her husband by herself. Just when we thought the Okoyas were showing off too much on social media, Shubomi Okoya, the eldest son of Shade Okoya, has been showing more than a lot lately. In this viral video, Shubomi, who graduated from Lancaster University in July 2024, bragged that he only eats at fancy restaurants, takes a limo everywhere, and wears Burberry designer fashion.
I'm Shubomi Okoya. I take a limo everywhere. I'm Shubomi Okoya. I only eat at fancy restaurants. I'm Shubomi Okoya. Of course, I only wear Burberry.
Of course, many have been reacting to Okoya's recent online presence and ostentation of generational wealth. Some have said they're doing it to promote their multi-billion naira business, but according to some people, they just want to be as popular as the Otedolas, Adelikes, and others. Reacting, a TikTok user wrote, "Life is vanity, but I still want this kind of vanity." Also reacting, a user prayed fervently, "I don't even know what to say, but I don't want to die poor, oh Lord." Referring to Shade Okoya, a user wrote, "She's on nobody's level. From the good old Ovation days till this day, Shade reigns supreme." Another user added, "This closet boutique is someone else's dream boutique. There are levels for every person in this world, so never compare your life with others. But true, I no go buy these things even if I have the money." One wrote, There is this reservation that Okoya is conservative. It's not true. They have been covering the front pages of magazines and TV shows since I was little. The wealth has always been on display. The kids have just taken another dimension with TikTok and new social media. Tell us guys, what do you think about the Okoya's wealth and luxurious lifestyle? Do you agree they have the kind of generational wealth that does not finish but multiplies? What do you think of Shade Okoya and her children's outlandish and lavish lifestyle? Finally, do you think they are the wealthiest family in Lagos?
My generation will forever be grateful to him. My children will forever be grateful to him. And I just pray that God will help us to be able to see to what we intend to do for him.
Share your opinion in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please comment, like and share. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to be notified every time I upload a new video so that you don't miss out. Thanks for watching and see you on our next one.